Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do part 2 of the page I'm working on in Mythographic, Magical World, or Earth, whatever you want to call it. I'm working on this page here. And something's bugging me about the background. Now the water's falling down from where, I don't know. We've got some leaves here that I believe are part of the water lilies over here that are growing up. Some are behind the water, some are in front of the water, but they're the same size, so that kind of bugs me a little bit. And then we have blank, nothing in the background. So what are we floating in the water and no background? Usually a beautiful pond like this with the water lilies and stuff would have a green background with a bunch of trees, or have a rock background where the water would be falling from. And I don't feel like putting in a bunch of rocks and such in the background for the waterfalls to fall down off of, because they don't have tiers in them, they just have straight lines. So obviously it's coming down from a roof or something. So I went around and looked in the book. And I found this little tree here, which I thought was kind of cool. So I just got out some tracing paper, traced out the tree, added a little more fluffs on it, and then played with it over here. I also drew some of these leaves here, just copied a couple of those. I don't even know where I got them from. That one's from there. This one's from down here somewhere. I may have made that one up. Anyway, I thought if I put the tree in over here and let the water fall in front of it and use this as a background, at least I would have something in the background other than plain like black or something that had coming down, and I don't have to really mess with the leaves because they're kind of fluffy and way in the background. So if I just get it to where I have some leaves on that side and then some on this side over here somewhere, at least he'd have a background behind him that kind of made it more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Since I traced it on this side, I'm just going to scribble on the other side, or I could get out a piece of transfer paper. I have that. I don't know why I'm going to scribble. Find the transfer paper here. I think it might be on a roll, come to think of it. Hold on one second. Okay, tracing paper. It came in a big roll, so I'm just gonna tear a piece off. Transfer paper, I don't know what you call it. Carbon paper is what I used to call it when I did things. So we're gonna find a place to put this right here. I think that would look kind of cool. It'll blend in with the flower down here, so I don't have to worry about a stem too much. It'll just kind of, how about that, go off the page like that. Okay, lift it up, stick our paper right underneath there, figure out where our, I don't want to go above the line, so we'll go where the line is, and then we just take our paper pencil and kind of go over it. One of the things about drawing a tree is it's bumpy, and it doesn't matter how bumpy it is. You're just going to put some things in and then kind of draw this little fluffy thing and add a little more darkness down at the bottom. You don't even have to do that really, because when you color it, that's where it's going to go. I don't even know where the waterfall is, but I'm pretty sure I can erase this out of there. Just gonna lightly put in these lines. See what we got. Gonna lift both of those up. going to try at least. That's going to be good enough for me to know where it's at. Okay, so our line is going to go in and out. We've got our Buffy, Luffy, fluffs up there. Just put the paper above it. These are where the branches came out and the wood kind of came down. So we can have it come down that way. Take it out of the... There we go. Sorry. Waterfall. Just pull it out. Out of this leaf. And out of that, and everything else can stay. Okay, we're just going to make it, see where else we can put the little branches should be in here. So we'll just add some. That's just a branch. Can have it come out that way. Then when I go in with a pencil, or I want them to go kind of the same direction, but I don't need the wood in here. So we're just going to put some fluffle in there. Got to stay behind him. Okay. Out of the water. Okay. So that kind of gives us a guideline to what we're doing. I know that doesn't show you much, but at the same time it gives me a grounding where I can now go in there with some color and some browns and stuff and kind of darken up the background with some faux leaves is what we're going to call it. So I know that's pencil, but we're going to work with pencil too. And in our background, we can do it in the lighter tones than we're going to do in the areas here. It'll have some deep tones, but we're going to start with the light. So all these little fluffy buffies here are going to get the green earth in it. So we're just going to take it and outline and do this in kind of circles going backwards and forwards and make our little puffies puffy. And we'll have a brown coming here, but we're also going to have some green. Just coming down there a little bit. Okay, and we're going to take in a light brown of some sort here. Did we have a light brown out? We had Nougat. And we're just going to trace over these lines that bred in branches. We'll put just going to lightly color in those areas, just so we know that's where we have our brown. Maybe I'll make a bigger trunk over here. And it kind of goes behind that bush. Okay. That to me just looks a little bit better. And it will get different colors, don't get me wrong, but I just needed that to ground the top to the bottom of the page. And it also kind of looks like we have a place for the little cat to go if he needs to go out someplace. He's just not stuck on the platform here. So we're going to go ahead and lightly color in all the stuff that I put down. Lightly, lightly. Just so it has the green in it. That is going to be up here. Put a little of that green in the tree too. Maybe we'll bring this tree trunk down a little bit better. All right, gonna leave that alone for a little bit. And then we're going to work on this bit here, and that is going to be a brown color, like brown stone, not gray like the top. So we'll bring in some light yellow ochre and go over the whole thing with that color, using the side of the lead, and it goes down in here. So we want to bring that color down. Just dawned on me that I don't have the lights on. Hold on a minute. That might help you out a little bit. Just going where that is down here. That's his foot. Okay. Leg, foot, tail. Okay, so that was the green ochre that I just put on top of the light yellow ochre. So we want to get a darker ochre out, brown ochre, to get into the little details. So we're going to get you down. Okay, we have cracks that are coming down in here, and we have this ornate design. So in between these raised pieces should be the darkest, and that is your choice to pick which one you think is raised and which one you think is inset. It's not easy to decide that, but pick it and stick with it. So you could take this one, but if you do it on one, you want to do it on all of them. Okay, just to keep it in the same pattern. I'm going to go around that edge on all of them, except for the one that's cracked. And then inset this looks like a T. It goes on every other one of them. And it's on the bottom of the other ones. So just go through there and do that. That's all I did. Just so you kind of have some kind of pattern going on it. Just remember, when you're down here, this is underwater. So you don't have to keep your lines as sharp, but you want that definition still under there. We're going to make that a little murky because we're going to go over that with blues or greens, whatever we want to put the water as. So just make sure you get some shades down there. Then there's a center line here. This is the water line. So up above it we can go the darker brown. Okay, then we're going to draw a line where that is, and I'll draw a line where the top is. In between. And then just use the side. Lightly darken some areas. Not too much detail down there. Greens and browns and stuff, they go together okay. You just want to make sure you don't get them muddy. Okay, we're going to darken up here. Kind of go right into that rock that we had up on top. This is the Nougat. Okay, and let's say we're going to get those cracks. I'm looking for the dark sepia. Okay, we're going to take that crack down. Fill it in with the dark sepia. Just bring it down, let it crack all the way over. A little one up there if you want. Go to the next one, add it down. Okay, darken that area. It's a lip divot. We could just leave it a divot. We got some cracks down here. Take that and run it across there. Okay, now we're going to get whatever this one is. Raw umber here. Using the side of the pencil again. We're going to take some of that up into the tree. Okay. Van Dyke brown. Bum, 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 bum. Take a little ivory in there. And we'll throw a little bit of, we'll throw a green in there too. I'm looking for the white. Don't know if I want to bring that in yet. The green that is like here, we're going to bring some of that down in here. We'll let it drip through. This is the earth green. Go in with the black. We're just going to outline some of this. take our eraser and get some highlights. There's my little thingy bopper. Get all those fluffles off of there. Okay, take the black. We're going to go up into the tree area. Going to follow up our tree branches. The sharpest point you want to go up there with. And sometimes it's just hard to get your pencils out of the pencil case. I'm going to go in with a little burnt sienna here. I'm going to have to erase this stuff in the butterfly, but that's okay. Still going to make that greener up there. Don't worry about that. Take in the eraser and just bring in some lines in there. Remember, these are in the background. We don't care what color they are, and I am going to ink the back here, so these are going to get darker anyway. I'm not going to worry about them too much. I just want some kind of definition as branches in here. I'm not going to play too much with them. The green I will play a little more with. Get it out of our waterfall. You can have a little of that showing through, but you don't want too much because it's in the background. Okay. We're going to take a little bit of the chrome oxide green and darken this part here. we're just darkening the bottom parts of those. Okay, this area here. Kind of using the sharp edge and doing the shape of threes just to get a little bit more definition in the leaf area here. Then you go in with the pencil and soften it up a little bit. Okay, you just keep working at it and it'll get where you want it. And bring back in the earth green too and lighten up some areas. Sorry, I'm not talking. Okay, we're going to bring a little buff titanium into that. Just make sure we're blended. Lighter areas light, darker areas dark. Okay, the color that I'm going to use back here will be in green tones too, so that will darken that up a little bit. Do have to get our little bushes here that I added in. My hair out of the way. Okay. I'm going to take a little gray into this rock down here. This is warm gray 3. Going to bring it down into the water too. That's about as much as my hand is going to do today. Gonna get all that out of the water. If it doesn't all come out, that's fine. Little wings. It's okay if it doesn't come out of those either, because wings are transparent. So is water. Okay. I know that we didn't get as much done as I would have liked, because I have a lot more work to do on both the stones because they are a little more ornate than I'm used to. I will be putting in different colors still in here, along with a little bit of white pit pen just to highlight some areas. And finding all this stuff is near impossible. So we will highlight some of these with the pit pen. This is just white ink. It will lighten, doesn't dry opaque, it kind of dries transparent, which is nice. So we'll get some coloration there, and we'll go back over it with the pencil. I'll add it into the rocks a little bit too. These are just the details that I put in. Anyway, like I said, it's about as far as I can go. Just gonna add a little bit down here on that white that I just put in. Softly go over it. So that's what we have so far. Maybe I can get a little ink in there, but I don't know. For today, that's going to be it. I hope you guys are enjoying. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care, everyone. Bye now.